everything feels just right. Laughing under starlit skies with bellies full and hearts alright. In Bahari City where the rhythm never dies. Bahari City girls, you light up the town. Bahari City girls, you light up the town. Rocking your summer gear, you're the hottest around. Surf and shop, we're in for a ride. Bahari boys and the girls having the best time. Bahari City girls, you light up the town. Rocking your summer gear, you're the hottest around. Surf and shop, we're in for a ride. Bahari boys and the girls having the best time. Sunsets glow, sand in our toes, waves crashing high. The ocean wind blows, we dream of sailing to lands unknown, but we're stuck in this town, feeling lost and alone. Sea calls our names, whispers in the breeze, we long to explore beyond the seven seas, but a fear holds us back. It's buried deep within, we don't know how to swim, and that's where it begins. Sailing away on a salty horizon, yearning to see what's beyond these waves, but we can't set sail. We don't know how to swim. We're trapped in this bay, dreaming of a life so grand. The stars shimmer, find solace in the sand, the safety of the shore, where we firmly stand, hearts ache for adventure to the unknown. Here in Bahari City, this is where we've gone. Each crashing wave a whisper in our ear, reminding us of dangers, the perils we fear.
Hello,
Find our sanctuary.
the embrace of home. All right, welcome back, everybody. How's it going? Let me turn my music down a smidge. As much as I love blasting the day rays, we don't know how to swim. Welcome back, and thank you for liking the live stream on TikTok and on YouTube. Y'all are ahead of the game. Oh, I have my, hold on, I might have to pause the music because I forgot. I've been listening to the music in the game. I also need to get my password because I haven't logged in a while. How's it going? It's so good to see you. Coupon, congratulations on first. Redaley, congratulations on second. How's it going? Welcome everybody, those of you on TikTok, YouTube, or Twitch. I have not posted that I'm live. So, you know, I still have a lot to do in Elderwood. Help. Did you guys see the new roadmap? Can we talk about that? I'm so excited about that. But first, let me grab this link. My cat decided right now is the best time to just climb on my keyboard. And I'm so pumped. All right, I tagged Discord. We are good to go. We have a lot to discuss. There was a huge roadmap released. And hello. Huh? 1 second. This one, and this one, and this one. Oh, did you want it to be a surprise? What is happening? That is the wrong. I'm a professional streamer. What? Where is it? Oh, I just clicked the wrong one. Oh, the Elgato is over it. That's why. The thing that captures my Wii. I mean, my Wii. What the heck? My Switch. The thing that captures my Switch in Switch 2 was over on top, and that's why it didn't show. I'm excited to hear. Okay, do you want us to? Because I kind of want to talk about it and watch it again. You know what I'm saying? I think it'd be really cool. So let me get it real quick. I'm really pumped. Palia roadmap. Hi, Faye. I'm so excited. This is really cool. So, all right, chat. We're watching YouTube on YouTube. Go figure. Sorry, YouTube. You're double watching a YouTube. But close. I have like so many tabs open. What is happening? Thank you so much for the likes. I saw you. I see you there. Hi, Faye. I hope you're doing well. Okay, can we talk about... Well, before we talk about it, let's watch it, okay? Hi, Atlas! How are you? It's good to see you. I love your emotes so much. They're so stinking cute. Gaming monitor. This is big risky. It still won't let me be on streamer mode. Here, I'll put on Do Not Disturb. Okay. Also, I don't have my little pick crew because I'm not in my live room. Boom. There we go. Okay. We're here. Let's check it out.
Hey everyone, I'm Maxwell, the Director of Production here at Singularity 6, working
Hi,
on
Maxwell.
Palia. I want to welcome you to our very first Palia path, in which we're going to take a look behind the curtain at some upcoming features in
Look
our
at the dragon
1.92
plushies
patch,
back here.
Radiance Rising, as well as some new features on the
And this
horizon
poster.
coming to Palia later this year, and maybe a few further
And this
out.
Java.
So let's dive in. First, let's talk Radiance Rising. So we've got a number of new features that players have been asking for as an extension of Elderwood with this patch. The first of which is the Pixie Blossom Bounce. It's a dynamic event similar to Floatree Grove's set within the Elderwood. You can group up with
Oh.
your friends, work together to collect a bunch of unique new flowers deep within the Elderwood. These flowers are going to really help deliver that Elderwood aesthetic on your own farm.
Cute!
We're delivering a number of new quests, including a new quest line called The Hunt for Prism Spear Treasure. This is a short but sweet little adventure wait.
Were
buds
those
and
new
Rhino and Omni
outfits?
To hunt down the story of the legendary Grimalkin
Okay, we'll go
pirate
frame by
and
frame
prisoner
afterward. I'm
to
sorry.
find his lost treasure across Elderwood. We hope everyone has a wonderful time in search of Prismbeard's booty. In addition, we have another quest line that are going to allow all players to acquire their very first pet, as well as courier functionality. to send items
Yay!
back to
Free
your home.
pet!
You'll never need to slow down your adventure again.
He's cute,
Running out
too.
of storage? No worries. Palladium storage is going to increase the overall storage limit to 14,000 items, so now you can hoard to your heart's content. Well, at least for a week or so.
Yeah.
If you're not tired of catching frogs yet, get ready to say some more. Some Rockhopper plushies are going to be leaping into your home plot soon.
Aw,
You
cute.
can also expect to earn some rainbow plushes.
Those are so
There's going to be a
cute.
return
I'm
of
so
the
happy they have
familiar
rainbow
face
stuff for
any
like
fans
Pride
of Free
Month.
Realms out there. And if you're looking for a foul friend, clean up the grubby ducky and you're going to earn your own rubber ducky recipe. Don't miss out on the
Rubber
cozy kit decor.
duckies.
And it includes a highly requested decor piece, some hedges.
Yo!
Just make sure as you're placing them, you don't get lost in your own hedge maze. That's not all though. Radiance Rising includes a number of bug fixes. The team has been working really hard to clean up the game, and we hope you feel it when you check it out. So that's what's coming in Radiance Rising. We hope you enjoy the Pixie
I
Blossom
like these little
Bounce,
animated
the
things.
hunt for Prismbeard treasure, and the free pet and courier functionality quests, and so much more.
Nothing but
Now
rubber
let's shift gears
duckies.
and take a look at some new features that are coming later.
I'll put them in
this
my
year Palia.
little center thing.
The first thing we want to talk about: animal husbandry.
I
Now,
am
since
so
Palia's
surprised they
launch,
announced
has been a
this.
feature that players have consistently asked for, wanting to be able to take care of animals, and we agree. At its core, we're making animal husbandry with a focus on falling in love with your animals. Whether you're chasing that state fair worthy Ormu or trying to create the perfect Pecky,
I wonder if Sunny
Sunny
Meadows is gonna be the next
traits and proudly show off your animals to your friends.
area if this
Now,
comes
these mechanics are designed
first.
to work neatly with existing systems like gardening and cooking. And as with any other skill, you're going to be able to experience it by yourself, as well as make it better together with your friends by having them come over and help you take care of your animals. The team has been having a ton of fun playing around with what we can tweak and how this experience is going to evolve, including finding some odd quirks or unexpected results along the way. When we launch the feature, we'll definitely have some standard fare animals such as the Ormu or the Pecky, but we're building this in a way that we can continue to deliver animals on a regular basis. Over time, we might start delivering some more unexpected. We'll keep you updated as this feature continues to evolve, and we plan to release it later this year.
I wonder if the unexpected
On
is
the
a
housing
mount.
front, we've been incredibly impressed by everything that we see players creating. We love going on home tours every week to see new ideas on display, and each time we find new things that players have been able to do that we never expected. Now, players have probably noticed that we've been slowing down on delivering new buildings, and to be honest, our existing housing system has been more cumbersome to work with than we'd like. And over time, every new addition has exponentially increased the effort necessary to deliver that to players. So we've had to take a beat to dig in and find better ways to deliver on houses, especially the ability to have new stories on their house. We're actively working on this right now and excited to share more later this year. On the main story and narrative front, we love that everyone's been playing the Elderwood and of course meeting our newest villager, Alfei. So we're working on his friendship questline where you're going to get to explore more about his backstory and who he is. We want to partner that with an update to the main story that's going to take us a little more time to make and will help explore some of the areas of the Elderwood that we haven't touched so far. Now, with that said, we know players have wanted more narrative on a regular basis. And so the team is hard at work on a new system that's going to let us deliver small, bite-sized narrative quests every single patch for
I
players
like
to check out.
Hasian just
with new
laughing at
objectives to
him.
pursue. We really are excited to bring this a little bit later, but it's going to take a few patches before we have the first version. So stay tuned. Starting this fall, we're also going to be delivering patches that are a little
I should put on
better
CC,
aligned
I'm
with
sorry.
the season in the
There you
real
go.
world. That's not just for Winter Lights or Lunar New Year. We want to be able to deliver things like a fall season within Palia. So we plan to kick off each of Palia's seasons with a larger patch that provides new ways to engage within Palia, followed by smaller, more focused content updates that support the overall season thematic, and may include additional things like quality of life changes and of course some bug fixes. Now, to reiterate, every patch for Palia will include new gameplay content for players to engage with. We don't want to break from that promise. And of course, as you guys all have been wanting, we are going to continue to deliver more plushes. Finally, we're going to look a little further down the line at some features that are in very
Plushies.
early development.
I love that
So
plushies are
early,
just
we
like
can't quite show gameplay or concept art.
the thing that
These
everybody
features are
in
gonna take
Palia
us some
just
real time, but
agrees
we want
on.
to share some insight on the long-term roadmap for Palia so that players can discuss and give us ideas along the way. Now, one of the areas that we feel Palia has under-delivered on is for players to be able to group up and truly work together, particularly with the housing plot. And for a long time, there have been big technical challenges for us, but we think we've found some of those initial solutions and are now starting to work on the next tier of problems that will be necessary to deliver this experience to players.
The next tier of
this will take us a little
problems.
while, so really interested
I
to
can
hear what
only
excites you.
imagine how difficult
And of
this
course,
is.
we've been really happy with the response to Elderwood. The sentiment has been fantastic, and we've read so much about how you're enjoying it. But of course, we're not going to stop there. We really are excited to announce that we've started
Hi,
early development and
Tigress.
planning
Hi,
on our very
Hyper.
next
Hi,
adventure zone.
music.
It's going to be a while before we can show any concrete details, but we can't wait for you all to see more. Thank you all so much for your continued support of Palia over the years, from our most veteran Palia players to the newest folks joining us on PlayStation 5 and Xbox. I want to welcome you all into the community. So until next time, take it easy, everyone.
I have a lot of thoughts, and I kind of want to go through them real quick. So, first things first. I like
First,
that the
let's talk Radiance
Elderwood
Rising. So we've got a number
is getting a thing that's like the Grove. I'm curious. I am very curious if this means that it's going to be at midnight like the other one is. It looks like nighttime. And if that's the case, is that going to interrupt the Flow Grove situation? But I feel like most people have Flow Groves, and there is a difference between the Bahari Bay players into the Elderwood players, because a lot of people who are earlier in the game would be doing the Flow Groves versus when they get to the level that this is at. I feel like this is more beyond, like, once people got their Flow Groves and all in a row. Oh, no worry, Lyra. Good luck with the prep. Doing such a great job. Keep up the great work, Lyra. That's awesome. Yes, Redalia, I would be happy to share. I think making a community plot for funsies and just giving everyone permission to, like, decorate would be so sick. Hi, Ashwee! I'm curious if that means that people have access to my inventory, like, when they switch into their shared build mode. and then they would be able to grab furniture and stuff to place down, or if that means like they can contribute furniture and stuff by building or sharing their furniture. I don't know which way that would mean. I would guess that they would be able to use whoever's in charge of the plot. Hi GT, welcome on in. I do think something that would be really cool is if there was a community plot. You know how like we have a community, we have the Blue Cat community, and there's like a cap of 25 people. It would be really cool to have the ability to like have a separate plot area that's like massive and just like be able to work together to build that plot area. Kind of like guilds in some MMOs are, but oh yeah, shared inventory would be really cool. But either way, I can only imagine that that's like a coding, like, or from a development standpoint, it's going to be like so challenging. Because like sharing inventories is like an entirely different, I don't know. It's like, here's what I think would be the only thing that they could do to work around, unless they developed, like, manually by hand developed an entire system to share inventories within certain instances, which sounds like a huge headache. So my guess is going to be, like, maybe within the plot you could have, like, a shared chest or something and grab stuff out, but that wouldn't prevent people from, like, stealing stuff. So I don't know how they're going to do it, but I have faith that they will, because they've created some really cool stuff and like have been able to make so many things work. Honestly, even the fact their building system, as they made the commentary, was that it was cumbersome, which it is in terms of like the houses trying, like it clicks together well, but in terms of the housing, not being able to have like certain types of houses attached to each other, that's the cumbersome part. But overall, like their furniture placement and everything has been like more robust than any game I've ever like witnessed in my life. So I have complete faith that they'll be able to make something really cool.
Features that players have been asking for as an extension of Elderwood with this patch. The first of which is the Pixie Blossom.
This is really cute. We're gonna do this.
Similar to Flow Tree Grove set with
Let's do this together.
You can group up with your friends, work together to collect a bunch of unique new flowers.
One person shoots.
These flowers are going to really help deliver.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait. It looks like this is this you need to work together for, but in a really interesting way, right? So this, just based on like, you know, I have no confirmation of this whatsoever, but these things appear.
The first of which is the Pixie.
These appear. Some of them have bubbles.
Blossom Bounce. It's a dynamic event.
These appear? Question mark.
Similar to Flow Tree Grove set within.
But see how one character has a watering can and one of them has like a bow and arrow?
The Elderwood. You can group up with your friends.
This pops the bubble around it.
Work together to collect a bunch.
And he specifically says work together. So it is a team effort. You can't do this on your own. So some people are popping them. One person's collecting them. He's watering. See how he's watering this bouncy shroom? So I'm guessing those shrooms aren't there naturally. Here's what I think how you have to work together to do this. You have one person watering mushrooms, or multiple people. Some people shooting them, and others collecting them.
New flowers.
What I don't know what that'll mean is if anyone in that area will get the loot, or if this is only a party-focused thing.
These flowers are going to really help deliver that
But
Elderwood
that's just my
plot.
theory.
We're delivering a number of new quests.
I don't have any confirmation, by the way. I haven't read like anything about any of this. I'm just kind of like making my own theories as I go. I love this though.
Including a new quest line called The Hunt for Prism Spear Treasure. This is a short but sweet little adventure.
Did you see that outfit? Wait. Palia. Hold on. You can't hide from me. That looks new. Unless I'm really behind on the outfits. Does this not look new? Does she not look like a pretty Elderwood goddess fairy? Is this like a cute pixie outfit? It looks new to me. It's cute. Look at the shoes. Those are so detailed. Hers looks new too on the left. Interesting.
Partner up with your best buds Nio and Ani to hunt down
All
the
right.
story of the legendary Grimulkin pirate.
I do like that they're
Prisonbeard
adding a little
and
extra
find his
quest
lost
in
treasure
here.
across Elderwood. We hope everyone has a wonderful time in search of Prisonbeard's booty. In addition, we have another quest line that
I am very, very happy that everybody's getting a free
are gonna
pet.
allow all players to acquire their very first pet, as well as courier functionality.
And it's
to
really
send
cute that you get to, like, repair him. That's really
items
wholesome.
back to your home plot. You'll never need
Very wholesome, very Palia, you know?
to put on your adventure again. Running out of storage? No worries. Palium storage is going to increase the overall storage limit to 14,000 items, so now you can hoard to your heart's content.
14,000. I like how they put no leaks. Why not 15k? Why is it 14, you know? No leaks, though.
Palium storage is going to increase the
That's the Palium boxes.
overall storage limit to 14,000 items, so now you can
Is there anything that's leak worthy in here? Why not 20?
hoard to your heart's content. Well, at least for a week or so. If you're not tired of catching frogs yet, get ready to save some more. Some rockhopper plushies.
I like how they just, like, call out the community, 1 for being hoarders and 2 for catching a bajillion frogs.
These are going to be leaping into your home plot soon. You can also expect to earn some rainbow plushes.
Look how cute they are! They're so cute!
There's going to be a return of a familiar face for
What is this? I love this.
any fans of Free Realms out
Free Realms? I don't know who this is. Does anyone know what this is? Free Realms. Let me see. Free Realms. Oh, it's a Daybreak game. Oh, so they have like a little crossover plush. Oh, that's cute. It's like the little beaver squirrel thing, whatever it is. Okay.
there. And if you're looking for a foul friend, clean up the grubby ducky and you're going to earn your own rubber ducky recipe. Don't miss out on the
Rubber
cozy camp
ducky.
decor.
Look at this decor. I love these benches. Look at these chairs. It's my color palette too. They got new beds. I might just swap my bed for this one. Forget the other bed that I gave up getting. Hi, Odetta. That's a really cute emo. I know the pergola is so pretty. Look at these like fire things to keep warm. I bet you can turn them on.
And it includes a highly requested decor piece, some hedges.
I
Just
really
make
am
sure
happy
to
they have
place them and
hedges.
Don't get lost in your own hedge maze.
There's totally gonna be so many people making hedge mazes too. It'll be really fun.
That's not all though. Radiance Rising includes a number of bug fixes. The team has been working really hard to clean up the game, and we hope you feel it when you check it out. So that's what's coming in Radiance Rising. We hope you enjoy the Pixie Blossom Bounce, the hunt for Prisonbeard treasure, and the free pet and courier functionality quests, and so much more. Now let's shift gears and take a look at some new features that are coming later this year to Palia. The first thing we want to talk about, animal husbandry. Now, since
This is so cool. I'm really excited for
Palia's
this.
launch, this has been a feature that agree. At its
Peckies.
core, we're making animal husbandry with a focus on falling in love with your animals. Whether you're chasing that state fair worthy Ormu or trying to
Can I
create the perfect Pecky, you'll have the
Can I put my tinfoil hat on? Can I put my tinfoil hat on, chat?
animal husbandry.
Animal husbandry.
Now,
Pay
since
attention to
Palia's
his.
launch-
Pay attention to the way he describes what you do with your animals.
This has been a feature that players have consistently asked for, wanting to be able to take care of animals, and we agree. At its core, we're making animal husbandry with a focus on falling in love with your animals. Whether you're chasing that state fair worthy Ormu
Chasing that state fair worthy
or
Ormu.
trying to create the perfect Pecky, you'll have the tools
Create the perfect Pecky, which
Tools
is
to
like
foster.
breeding. But where would you get a state fair Ormu? And then later, tinfoil hat, later they mention a new. Oh, I'm in the way. They mention a new adventure zone. So with animal husbandry, would it not make sense to have the Sunny Meadows be the new adventure zone where you can go to a state fair, kind of like the Maji market,
players have consistently focused on falling in love with your animals. Whether you're chasing that state fair worthy Ormu.
What state fair? Where's the state fair? The state fair is usually in either, I think either Bahari City or Sunny Meadows.
Or trying to create the perfect Pecky, you'll have the...
So, would it not make sense to, you know, have that be the new adventure zone? And you can go to Sunny Meadows, meet the rivals of the Daya family farm, and, like, learn animal husbandry?
The tools to foster rare traits and
Hi, Quay.
for animals to your friends and community. Now, these mechanics are designed to work neatly with existing systems like gardening and cooking. And
That's
with any
my
other
that's my
skill,
tinfoil
you're
hat
gonna be able
theory.
To experience it by yourself, as well as make it
Hi,
better together with your
Diogo.
friends by having them come over and help you take care of your animals. The team has been having a ton of fun playing around with what we can tweak and how this experience is going to.
I know, I really want to go to Bahari City.
Some odd quirks.
Also, wait a second. I like how there's like a miniature version of your pet. And it has a burger over it. Huh? Wait a minute. So, what do these mean? Testing hangry mode. Oh, they're hangry and they're running around on fire. They kind of show all the animals that kill them for me. Yes, but I feel like with the phrasing they used. Hangry mode. So this one's hungry, this one's hungry, these ones are hangry, this one's fine.
And how this experience is going to evolve, including finding some odd quirks or unexpected results along the way.
Also, this piggy.
When we launch the feature, we'll definitely have some standard fare animals such as the Ormu or the Pecky.
Standard fare animals. Standard fare. The wording is very careful
We're
here.
building this in a way that we can continue to deliver animals on a regular basis. Over time, we might start delivering some more unexpected.
More unexpected. I think the unexpected might be... What's an unexpected animal? It's either an apiary or mounts that you can ride. That would be my guess.
We'll keep you updated as this feature continues to evolve, and we plan
Hear
to
me
release
out.
it later this year. On the housing front, we've been incredibly impressed by everything that we see players creating. We love going on home
I'm
tours
hearing you
every
out,
week to see
Rodaley.
new ideas on display, and each time we find new things that players have been able to do that we never expected. Now, players have probably noticed that we've...
Yeah, this is the
slowing down.
roadmap. This is the long-term roadmap. There is an update coming out soon, but this further stuff is the more of the roadmap. They'll probably start the fair at Maji Market.
On delivering new buildings.
Well, the animal husbandry isn't even coming until towards the end of the year, I think. Like, all of this other stuff that they talk about is not coming out anytime soon. It's just, they're just letting us know what they're working on the game. The only thing that's coming out soon is the pixie jumping thing.
And to be honest, our existing housing system has been more cumbersome to work with than we'd like. And over time, every new addition has exponentially increased the effort necessary to deliver that to players. So we've had to take a beat to dig in and find better ways to deliver on houses, especially the ability to have new stories on a house. We're
Yeah,
actively
definitely
working on
not
this right now,
anytime
excited to
soon.
share more later this year. On the main story and narrative front, we love that everyone's been playing the Elderwood and of course meeting our newest villager, Alfei. So we're working on
The
this
max
friendship
inventory,
where you're gonna get
yeah.
to explore more about his backstory and who he is. We want to partner that with an update to the main story.
Hi,
It's gonna
Fairy
take us a little more
Daily.
time to make, and we'll help explore some of the areas of the Elderwood that we haven't touched so far. Now, with that said, we know players have wanted more narrative on a regular
That makes sense for
basis.
daily,
And So the
actually.
team is hard at work on a new system that's going to let us deliver small, bite-sized narrative quests every single patch for players to check out with new objectives to pursue. We really are excited to bring this a little bit later, but it's going to take a few patches before we have the first version.
The new
So stay
furniture looks
tuned.
really
Starting
good.
this fall, we're also going to be delivering patches that are a little better aligned with the season in the real world. That's not just for Winter Lights or Lunar New Year. We want to be able to deliver things like a fall season within Palia. So we plan to kick off each of Palia's seasons with a larger patch that provides new ways to engage within Palia, followed by smaller, more focused content updates that support the overall season thematic. and may include additional
I
things
only have
like
a
quality of
sofa
life
left in your
changes, and
house?
of
In your
course,
real
some bug
house or in the
fixes.
game
Now,
house?
to reiterate, every patch for Palia will include new gameplay content for players to engage with. We don't want to break from that promise. And of course, as you guys all have been wanting, we are going to continue to deliver more plushes.
He sounds so defeated
Finally,
about the
we're going to look a
plushies.
little further down the line at some features that are in very early
Whoa!
development.
Congrats!
So early, we can't quite show gameplay or concept art. These features
That's
are going
awesome,
to take us
Matt.
some real time, but we want to share some insight on the long-term roadmap for Palia so that
Are you
players
moving
can
far
discuss and
away?
give us ideas along the way. Now, one of the areas that we feel Palia has underdelivered
Yeah,
on is
no,
for players
that's.
to be able to
I'm
group
really
up
glad
and
that
truly
you're
work together, particularly
taking
with
care
the
of what you
housing
need to
block.
take care of.
And for a long time, there have been big technical challenges for us, but we think
Wait, what was her
underdelivered
outfit?
along the way
Wait a
is for
second.
players to be able to group up and truly work together, particularly
What
with the
is that
housing block.
outfit? Is
And
that
for a long
something? I don't
time, there
recognize that
have
one
been
either.
Big technical challenges for us.
500
but we think we've
miles?
found some
You're
of
going
those
across
initial
the country?
solutions and are now starting to work on the next tier of problems that will be necessary to
Sheesh.
deliver.
Well, good
this
luck with that
experience to
move. That's
players.
crazy.
Again, this will take us a little while, so really interested to hear what excites you. And of course, we've been really happy with the response to Elderwood. The sentiment has been fantastic, and we've read so much about how you're enjoying it. But of course, we're not going to stop there. We really are excited to announce that we've started early development and planning on our very next adventure zone. It's going to be a while before we can show any concrete details, but we can't wait for you all to see more. Thank you all so much for your continued support of Palia over the years, from our most veteran.
Cute. That's so much info, but I'm so excited for it. Yo, Bobby, let's go! That's awesome. Alright, let's go talk to Beans. Wait, let's grow our beans real quick. Let me go to Choo Choo. Choo 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 choo. Where did I plant my beans? Here they are. I'm preparing to move to 909. Oh my god, what the heck? Why are you all traveling so far? That's crazy. Playing Fortnite on high graphics is so satisfying. Yeah. I really like the look of Fortnite. It's just like a fun game. I mean, I've played Fortnite a little bit too, and it's pretty fun. As much as I like to meme on it, it is a very fun game, and it has a really great gameplay loop. And their marketing team does incredible with the collabs. Like, if you want an example... Oh, I broke my watering can. If you want an example of, like, a game that's, like, marketing to the audience in, like, the best way possible, Fortnite. We'll drop these in here, I guess, and then maybe I'll go fix my... I don't know where my crafting table in this one is. I really ought to just get a crafting table somewhere. Because I feel like I do this every time. I never remember where the crafting table is on this plot, so then I just, like, leave. I should put it in here. It makes sense in here. I'm buying all that, literally, yeah. They do a really great job. Like, they have so many, like, different things. Also, should we put on some music? I kind of forgot. Here, we'll do this. Well, we'll do this one. Sand in the air. These songs live rent-free in my head forever. Fine oysters, sometimes my man. Mom! What am I doing? Kuri is being a Kuri on stream again. Why can't I use any of these? Did I forget how to play? Oh, there it goes. I had to right click. Sun shining bright, sky so crystal clear. Why are you fishing? I wasn't trying to. What happened? I'm broken? There you go. I can't leave. I'm stuck in my plot. I've been playing so many different games lately that I just forgot the controls. And most of the games I've been playing are on like a controller. I need to sit up right. Exiled from Killamore High Wolves. We just watched the thingy. Did you want to hear my tinfoil hat theory about stuff? Actually, I think I might have told you. I don't remember. Animal husbandry coming with the new expansion of the new map, which would be Sunny Meadows. Let's see if Delilah talks about it.
If you ever need milk or a couple of eggs.
Tell me the truth. You could have picked where you rather materialize. Here or Harvest Meadows? Oh, I thought it was Sunny Meadows, not Harvest Meadows. Harvest Meadows. My bad, my bad. Harvest Meadows for sure. I'd have to think about it. What could you possibly need to know? They're full of nothing but fancy rubbish like hair salons and artisanals, cheese markets. And we're all good, honest folks. So Harvest Meadows is the name of it, not Sunny Meadows, my bad. I think Sunny Farm or something is the name of the other one that is from Harvest Meadows. That's what matters. She's real mad about that.
Are you having a good day?
Pumpkin soup.
Oh, thank you for the visit.
Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, we gotta go find Ani. Should I talk to Tish? It's been a while.
Wanna see my new dress?
There's something about you that just brightens my day. I just love Umbra interior design. Their commitment to honoring nature and all their pieces is just... mwah. I was actually inspired by some of their pieces, so I came up with my own.
Alright, Tish. We want them as decor. I feel the same. You just get me, cutie.
Ooh, ooh.
I haven't talked to Jill in a hot minute. Whoa! Wait, why is my alert thingies not popping up? What's going on? Nope. Stream elements? Nope. I'm lost. I don't know where my stuff is. Hi! Wait, let me find my thing. Oh my gosh! I didn't see... Gosh. Mom Mary, what the heck? You don't need to do that. Welcome back. You know, you can just come in and say hi, you know? Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. That's so sweet. How are you? Thank you for gifting a sub to DF Clockwork, Unknown Person, Lilac of a better word, Umbreons, and Lovely Rebecca. Me too. Wait, did I miss something from you too? Wait. What did I... Did I miss you saying something, Coupon? Okay, good. I just double checked. It didn't show me if you did. Hi. Yeah, well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. No, Coupon! Coupon, no! I thought I missed you saying something. Coupon! Coupon. Thank you for gifting 5 subs to the community. Sly, Moonrose, Stargate, Diogo! Hey! Diogo's here too, and McDizzle. You guys are way too sweet. What the heck? Thank you, guys. Thank you, Coupon. You know, you guys can just hang out, you know? Oh, I don't know how to read this, but I am reading in Criciao de Presente. I'm guessing that means thank you for the incredible present or something. Velier, Velier, Pila, Pea. I don't know. Well, thanks. I just got here. Yo, that's awesome. Welcome on in, McDizzle. You came in at the right time. I'm glad that it gives subs to people who are like lurking and stuff. Oh, that's the automated message? Oh. Do you have your language set? Is my music going off in game? I do have music in game. Should we turn off the surf rock music and just listen to the in-game music? I feel like I'm having a hard time hearing, but I think it's because my air conditioning is on. And I don't know what it is, but my air conditioner is so loud. Wonderful to see your joyful visage. What? What do you mean? I don't have anyone's pin on except for Gels. He's so sad. I thought he said he knew how to share. What are you talking about, Gel? Uh-oh, did I cause a... Is this Gels in my second fight? He's so sad. He's even sadder when we're flirting. Oh no, guys, I messed up. Gel. Can I get you something? I've been working quite late often recently. Would you be willing to bring over a bean burger? Joe, I will make you a burger so fast. Don't even worry. Whoa, this is cool. Dude, I haven't been in here in a while. No wonder Gel feels neglected. Wait, but he's literally the only pin. Oh, I have stuff. Oh, I have stuff. Is there new stuff in the premium shop? I really want to get this one day. I'm gonna do it. Oh, yo, chat, this outfit's wicked cute. Y'all can get it 30% off. Heck. That's cool. They got the Fierce Fatale stuff. Cute. In Portuguese. Okay. There was this guy who was like, I used to work in Boston, and this guy would come to clean the desks and stuff, and well, my light just shut off. That was weird. And he was so nice, but he only spoke Portuguese. And so his name was Arendliano. And he like would write out his name and be like, that's me. And then I wrote out my name and I was like, this is me. Even though we could literally just say it to each other. And he was so nice and I loved him. And when I left that job, I was genuinely sad that I wasn't gonna see Arendliano anymore. I was like, man, he's like this like older dude. I think he was trying to hook me up with his son. And I was like, honestly, you can be my dad-in-law, you know what I mean? We can tell the Boston thing because you just said wicked. I don't even notice when I say wicked. Arendliano. It was like A-R-E. How did he spell it? I don't know. It was like A-U. I think it was A-U-R-E-L. Yeah, I think the way you spelled it was right, actually. Something like that. What Indiano? But he was so nice, dude. And he would like sometimes he would just like bring me random things that he found, I think from other offices. So one day he brings me like, and I still have it. Like I literally have never gotten rid of it because it just made me laugh so much. I would come back and he would have like a little note and it would just say like, this is for you. And it would just be like random things that I think he like found probably from cleaning other offices and was getting thrown away. And there was one that was like this dog. And like, instead of a tongue, that's where like the tape came out. And it was a tape dispenser. and then like the roll you put in the dog bowl. And I still have that tape dispenser because I came back and it made me laugh. And I was like, and he would always sign his notes, and he had the coolest signature. Literally, it looked like a Walt Disney style signature. Like, it was so beautiful. And I was like, so I had so one time it was really, really late, and because we were working like 10 to 12 hour work days. And so usually he would clean start cleaning when I was leaving, but I was actually leaving at the same time. It was like midnight. And he was like insistent that he walk me to the subway. And I was like, okay. And then he's like linked my arm as we crossed the street, and I was just laughing. He was like, this is so silly, but he's just so friendly and nice. I really and then he's like, I have a son, and I was like, I know. He's a really goofy guy. So, anytime I think of, I don't know, I don't remember. I think because you mentioned Portuguese, and I remembered him speaking Portuguese to me all the time, and I'm like, I have no idea what you're saying. It sounds really nice, but you could be saying anything, you know? It was fun. He was so nice. It's funny, I was like thinking about him the other day. Yeah, he was just a really friendly guy. And it's funny because my coworkers were like, oh, he's kind of being weird, don't you think? I'm like, no, I think he's just really friendly. And maybe wants to hook me up with his son, you know? And I met his son once, and his son was like, because his son came in to clean. I think he was sick, and I was like, oh, where's our Leano? He's like, oh, he's not here, or whatever. He was like so curt and like not friendly. And I was like, are they related? Because they seem really different. It was like that very stereotype where the dad is really happy-go-lucky, and the son is just like miserable and very monotone. He's like, yeah, he's not here. I'm filling in for him. I was like, okay. I almost joked and just been like, hey, so your dad's mentioned you to me a few times. But then I was like, no, I shouldn't stir the pot and cause trouble. As funny as it would be to like joke around, he definitely didn't seem like he was in the mood to be joking. But yeah, now every time I'm gonna keep that dog tape dispenser forever. There was other random things he gave too, but a lot of it was just like, I'm not really sure what to do with this. And then when I moved, like oh, you know what? I had a Pinkie Pie toy on my desk that I brought in, like a little Pinkie Pie. And he found a Pinkie Pie somewhere and left another one. That was one of the other things he gave me. I was like, what is happening? This is so silly. I love it. Oh man. But yeah, he would just we would talk to each other and like have full conversations with each other, but neither of us knew at all what each other was saying. And it was just one of those like really fun, I don't know, probably one of the highlights of working there was not even like the work. It was just like the random janitor that came in at night who is really fun. My old co-worker gave me a Darth Vader button. It was an Imperial March. That's so awesome. Look at all these bugs. Oh, I was supposed to find someone that knows bees. That's what I was doing in Kilima. Alright, let me go find Ani. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Where's the, I forgot where it is. Did I run past it? There it is. I found it! Back to Kilima. And then if I go to Mirror Pond, that's the one that's closest to Or no, what's the area closest to this farm? I guess I'm close to the farm, right? No. No, I'm not. I'm very far from the farm. Leafhopper Hills, that's what I want to go. I do not! I have not been doing any Elderwood stuff properly. I always get distracted. I mean, kind of like I am now. I just get distracted really easily. Let's go talk to Ani when he's trying to sleep in his treehouse. Or moose. Oh, he's outside! What are you doing outside so late? Ani?
Yes, just who I was hoping to see.
I already delivered your mail, but if you want to chat, I'm all ears. I found this tiny crown. Oh wait, that's totally a honey pixie crown. Oh man, I hope the pixie queen's not freaking out that she lost it. I totally gotta report this to Pahari Bug Scouts. They're gonna be so jealous. There's a whole page on pixies in the Bug Scout guidebook. Do you want to know what it says? Yeah, that sounds interesting. I knew you would think it was cool too. The book says there's a bunch of different kinds of pixies. Pixies are really smart, and they like to live near other bugs. That makes them really good camouflage. They take on the traits of the place they live and the bugs they live with. But all of them are supposed to be like berries. Like, they named Pixie Berry after the pixies because they liked them so much. Oh, if you've got a super good pixie berry, you can lure them out and give the queen back her crown. Okay. I haven't had much time to study, but I'll make sure to take time tomorrow. Stink bugs.
Let's go bug hunting sometime.
Let's go bug hunting sometime. He's so cute. Pixie berries. Give me a dream. Do you know bees are allergic to pollen? I did not know that. With how many bees are on my sunflowers in the back, you would not think so. You can tell because they develop hives. Okay. That's actually really funny. I like that one. I was like, I don't want to like, cause I was like, what if you come up with like some scientific, I didn't believe it, but I was like, but I don't want to like not hear it out. Cause what if they were, you know? Glad it didn't sting. Oh my god, Dak. How could you? Jail. How could this happen to me? What else do I gotta do for the... I don't remember what I'm supposed to be doing in Elderwood. Sorry for pawing your leg there. Oh, you know what? I should share with you the, I got a video of of the bees in my backyard. Here, I'll post it so I can share it real quick. One sec. Where do I put this? Where do I put this? I'll just put it into my file transfer. Bees, bees, bees. Do you guys want to see my bees in my sunflower patch? I could make it a starting soon screen, honestly. Honestly. Here. And it's apparently still uploading. Hi, Kovu! Kovu, Kovu! Alright, are you ready? Are you ready to watch my bees? This is my sunflower garden. Oh, it's really low res. Why is it so low res? Oh, maybe because I put it on Discord and then downloaded it. But there's so many bees! I gotta find a higher quality version. Hold on, this is way too low res. Watching you run around with no direction, that's me every day. If I go to Google Photos, maybe it's saved there. 2025? 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. 2025. Here. Pause. Maybe it's just a low-res video. Maybe I didn't focus it properly. Download. It might just be a low-res video, let's be honest. Let's see. Huh? Oh no, it's way better! Cute! But yeah, you can see some bees flying around. I love my sunflowers. Look at them all! Look at all the bees! I love when the wind blows and they all go wee 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 wee. I recorded from inside, so if there's a little reflection on the window, you know why. Because this is outside one of my windows. So I just watch. And it's really cute because sometimes little goldfinches land and they start eating the seeds out of the sunflowers, and I just love it so much. Ugh. So cute. Oh, yeah, definitely don't go outside my house then, because I have flowers everywhere. I have flowers in the front. I have flowers in the back. Sorry, I just saw the reaction. Unbelievable. But like, here, I'll show you the window that it's in. Oops. And then I took a picture today, actually, of the sunflower garden. Do 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 do. So there's my window. Isn't it cute? You just wake up every morning looking at sunflowers, and then here's the from the outside. It's a little crazy because the wind blew them forward. Usually I have them tied back further. Actually, I don't know if I want to show this picture because I haven't hedged, like I haven't done any like weed whacking around my garden bed. Don't judge me. I'll take a better picture after I do weed whacking. How about that? I don't want to expose myself. But yeah, I have a lot of sunflowers. I love sunflowers. They're my favorite flower, so. You know, you wouldn't want to see it anyway, you know what I mean? I'd probably not even notice. Okay, just don't look at the bottom, okay? Fine. As long as you don't look at the bottom of it, okay? Oh, you know what? I can zoom in a little bit here. Well, you can still see it. Don't... just don't look at the... Hold on. I'll just zoom in. Here we go. Yeah. Crop it. Crop it real good. Okay, now I can show you. Ready? Look at them all! There's so many of them! They're so crazy. It's hideous. How could you say that, Quay? My sunflowers. They're beautiful. I was originally going to try to grow mammoth ones, but these ones started growing like naturally. These are like the natural sunflowers, like the native ones in Texas. And it's funny because I like sunflowers that have the big giant head, but like these ones have a bunch of tiny ones. So I've been clipping them every once in a while, and I put them in like in a little tiny jar in my house, and they just brighten up my kitchen counter, you know? And I love them. They're so cute. And then I get to watch the birds eat them. I don't know. I love flowers. I love sunflowers. The little tiny goldfinches. Yeah, so these ones are a different, like, these ones are the more native one to Texas. But, I do really love mammoth sunflowers. I have grown mammoth sunflowers before, and I also really like the, like, fiery red ones. They have, like, a nice gradient to them. I've grown pretty much every kind of sunflower ever, I think. Not really. There's, like, hundreds of them, I'm sure. But I've grown, like, at least 5 different species of sunflowers. All the major ones. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, you can land on these trees? That's fun, I didn't realize. This looks important. Get back here! So how do we get, those beans again? Also, what are the other quests that I have? I'm pretty sure I have other quests I'm supposed to be doing. Ken Lee gave you half his lunch thanks to the paperclip. It was a really nice gesture, but not very appetizing. Who in the village might be willing to take slobbery, meaty scraps off your hand? Oh, Tao! Let's go bring this to Tao. You give them sunflower seeds and they plant them all the time. Oh! Yeah, dude. Honestly, mammoth sunflowers, those are like the really big ones with the giant head with all the seeds on the inside. Those ones in particular are what made me like fall in love with sunflowers. Is just the ginormous ones. And when I was a little kid, I was always like, I would love to just like plant a giant field of sunflowers or like fill my yard with them. Like I would fantasize this about as a kid. I would like lay in the grass and fantasize about just a huge crop circle in the middle, like of just nothing, and then around me is just a bunch of sunflowers. That was like my childhood dream. Very impractical, but still a dream. If I ever got acres of land and I had a little bit of a field, sunflowers, just saying. What is this? Why do I not remember this being here? Has this always been here? I had a backyard. Yeah, my parents were, like, my mom especially was really nice about, like, letting me dig up part of her yard for, like, planting things. And so I had grown a garden. That was when I first started getting into gardening. Was in, like, high school. And I just was like, Mom, can I dig up, because we had, like, these little bushes and in between. It was just grass. There was, like, nothing there. I was like, Mom, can I dig up this grass and plant flowers? And then along, like, the fences, there was, like, nothing except weeds. And I was like, Mom, can I plant some lilies in there? So for Mother's Day one day, I planted a bunch of lilies. And then in between the little bushes, I planted a bunch of, like, sunflowers. Because those are my two favorite flowers, are sunflowers and lilies. And then, look at these frogs. Frog. 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 This one's a rare one. Frog. Will-o-wisp. Bong, bong, bong. Do you want to know this location? I don't know if they'll continue spawning here, but this is where I'm at. South of Jeunesse Pass. I could try putting a honey lure here. Should I see how many frogs we can get to spawn here with one honey lure? Ancient wood seed. Ooh. Oh, let's try it. Why not? Oops. I didn't not mean to do that. Let's try doing... Oh, I don't... Oh, I do have a honey lure. Why not, right? Boom. Frog. 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 Great comment. Oh, we ran out of music, didn't we? Dude, imagine. Honestly, like, even still, the frogs are still a good way to make money. I feel like selling them is, like, still pretty solid. Especially with here where it's like such a condensed little area. He's zooming. Bug. Frog. I can't see. My little peanut brain can't tell which ones are caught and which ones aren't. Hi, Kirby! How are you? I think what I like about this spot is they're all in such a tight area. Like, this area is so small, even if it's not all the rare ones. I still feel like the amount of space is still very, very good. Like, look at all these guys over here. Chillin', chillin'. Someone's here. Someone's here to join. I literally can't tell which frogs I've caught yet. Hey!
Hey.
Hey, I'm glad other people are joining. That's nice. Get a little benefit from the honey lure, you know? I should probably pick some of these bad boys up. Womp womp. Womp womp. Womp 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 womp. Doo 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 doo. Doo 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 doo. Doo 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 doo. I'm doing good. I'm glad you're doing good. See, I feel like this is still good money, you know? Like, this is a lot of frogs to collect from one honey lure? Come on. This is the new spot, you know what I mean? It may not be all rare frogs, but if you need a nice condensed little spot, that's real good. What's the name of the spot? This is right here. H7. Where did the one go? I'm missing one of them. Oh, it's down? Oh, it's right. It's right. It clipped through the ground. That's okay. Yoink. I wonder if they were like hanging out over here and they just heard me like smacking stuff. Alright, what else was... Oh, I was supposed to go to Tao. What else should I be doing right now? Pixie berries. Super Snooper. Wrath still doesn't believe Zeki could be the one to help him. Maybe you can talk to Zeki about it once you know him better. Oh, I haven't finished Zeki's, like, friendship. Catch a leaf stalker mantis. I might have one of those. Leaf stalker mantis. Oh, Tilly, are you comfy? Oh, she's a stretching girl. She's so stretchy. So stretchy. Too bad I just missed the 6 a.m. pickup. Yeah, you know? 2K in one night? This looks cool. Should I keep that? Nah. 2K for one honey lure? Not too bad. It's not too bad. I can open these, can't I? Oops, I wanted to open at night. I don't want to eat the pixie berries. I think I want to save those. I'm not really sure what to do with all these. I guess I'll buy stuff with it in the Elderwood. Oh, I can probably water my plants and maybe get some beans for what's-his-face. Also, my wrist is doing real bad today. I was writing notes. Just a little life update if anyone's curious. I started taking an online course, so I can get a certificate in, like... I have a few different ones. I have 4 courses I want to take online right now, and then I might... in August, maybe do a 10-week certification course at University of Texas. Just because I'm, like, really stuck in terms of, like, career stuff, and I feel like that'll help me either move into a new role or just, like, develop my current role better. So I've started taking a course, but I've been writing notes, like, old school style, because it's just how I have been trained to learn, you know, as a 30-something-year-old, we used to write notes to memorize things, and so my learning, like, the way I've learned is by taking notes by hand. However, I have a really bad wrist, so it's been a little bit of a challenge, but I can't take notes by typing. I just get distracted too easily, so I'm like, ugh, I really want to learn and do a good job. Knowledge, yeah. It's interesting so far. And I think it'll be really, really helpful. But I'm just doing what I can. We got elder clam mushroom meat. Pixie berries. Pixie berries. And then I went to a meeting about doing so if these courses don't work, I did go to a meeting for a potential, like, mentorship with, like, these marketing professional people. It would be very expensive, but there is, like, a guarantee that they would be able to help me, like, basically, like, do some business with marketing stuff. So it's hard to say, but, like, I might have to invest in my career to, like, make progress in my career, you know what I mean? But we'll see. But I'm hoping, like, the certificates I take in the courses at an actual university will be helpful first. And then afterward, maybe get something that'll be like alright, let's try it. I'm just throwing it whatever at the wall and seeing what sticks. And learning as much as possible. We wanted to find Tao. Where's Tao? Tao is probably with Hacian over here. Nope. Tao, where are you? Well, maybe he is. Maybe Tao doesn't have a little icon. Me too, Tigress. I'm doing what I can. It can be a little discouraging, the hunt for stuff, but where? Just gotta keep on keeping on. Kids these days, they don't want to work anymore. And meanwhile, I'm like, please, give me a job.
How dare these children not want to do any hard work? Back in my day, I would walk in and hand my resume and get started the same day.
It's not like that anymore, Grandma. You gotta go through 6 interviews. And it's always an interrogation or a quiz. There's Tao. Hi, Mika! Do you want this sandwich? And then noses a dark rock in your direction. Thanks. Tao looks at you with puppy eyes. He'll be disappointed if you don't take it. I got a heavy rock. He's so cute. Choppa masala? Dude, what a bougie dog. You just ate an old sandwich. Now you want choppa masala? I'm gonna guess ENR wants this giant rock. Big rock for ENR. Hi, Mrs. Coffee. I'm doing well. How are you doing? It's so good to see you. Also, can we get a shout out for Mrs. Coffee, by the way? Please and thank you.
Are you here for your validation?
I didn't see
of
you there.
emotions?
I would say I feel startled, but that would be a lie. If you're curious, I wanted to tell you that Gil and his mantis friend are getting along swimmingly. I even saw her bring a shiny pebble to her the other day. She took it from my shelf and sat at his tank. Seeing their friendship blossom has warmed... Aww. What, was your maker a boxer? Because you're a knockout. My creator was a very specific man, but I do not believe boxing was within his set of skills. Colorful Palian Beta. Okay, okay.
We may now meditate in silence together.
Yeah, it's really good to... I haven't been playing Palia because I had so many games to, like, try and play. Like, I still am sucked into Fantasy Life, and I haven't even played it in, like, a week, and I'm like... And I almost played today, but I'm like, I'm so behind on the Elderwood. I really need to catch up. And then with the thing coming out on Thursday, the update, I was like, well, I definitely need to catch up a little bit, so... And it's actually really good to be playing Palia again. It's just fun. I wonder if I can plug in my controller, though, because my wrist is killing me. Let me see. Does this controller work? No. Let's try this one. I think my Switch controller has worked before. Let's see. Settings, controller? Oh, what? Ah! What did I do? There's a keyboard on my... Okay, hold on. Oh, it's connecting to my Steam. Oh, I just opened big picture mode on Steam with my controller by accident. No, I want to play Palia with my controller. I don't want to open Steam. What's wrong, Till? Hi, Sly. Hi, Asia. Hi, Shrimp. My stepdad is paying for me partially to relocate because my job prospects here haven't been better in 8 months. So I'm going to relocate and go to school. Oh, good luck with school, Atlas. Yeah, honestly, the job market just sucks right now. For, like, every industry, it feels like. Hey, what's up, Till? Asia, how are you? It's been a while. I hope you're doing good. Tilly says hi. Till, you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi, Tilly? She's a pretty girl. She's so pretty. Buns for sure, yeah. And it's not for lack of trying. I counted some of my applications since January. And I've sent in over 300 applications to different jobs. And I would say only like maybe 20 of them have gotten back to me, and they've all been no. They're like, "Oh, we're adjusting to the new tariff environment. Oh, we found somebody else. Oh, we're moving on to other candidates." So, plus I'm in a job that's like, it's a creative industry, right? So it's like a little harder to get because there's so many things. It just sucks because like there's this huge movement, especially with graphic designers. I feel like, and this is me being a little bit biased because I'm a graphic designer, right? A lot of people on like, and I've witnessed it, right? On like, coupon! On sales teams and stuff, like they could utilize graphic designers for us to make stuff for them, for their slide decks, for their marketing teams and stuff. And people are just using like stuff like Canva, which I think Canva is actually a really cool, like, it's like a nice like way for people who aren't design savvy to be able to design stuff that's really fun. but people are using it to replace like proper graphic design. And I've noticed this because I see like Canva template advertisements on like Instagram and stuff. And I'm just like, it doesn't look that great, but like it gets the point across, so it doesn't matter to them. I've been applying to retail and food service 108 plus jobs in 8 months and interviewed only twice. Isn't that just such a shame? And it's like, people are like, I don't know. Everyone's like, makes it seem like it's just so easy to be like, well, you should just get a job anywhere. Just go work at blank. And then you try to apply to a job that you're like an entry-level job somewhere, and it's like, oh, you're overqualified. And it's like, okay, well, if I'm not qualified for the jobs that are senior level, and I just want to get something that's even like a mid to junior level, but you're saying I'm overqualified, well, what am I supposed to do, man? Come on. Am I supposed to lie on my resume and make me look dumber for you to give me a chance? Grr. Grr. I don't know. It's just crazy. It's a crazy situation. I love this hairstyle. It's so cool. There. The number of times I've heard you're overqualified, yeah. It's like, I'm not even asking for more than what your salary base is. Like, I ask for what you guys are requesting. Why does it matter if I'm overqualified? Sometimes I'll, you know, they give a range of what your salary is, and I'll put the bottom one, like the lower one, and they're still like, no. I'm like, what does it matter? I'm not even asking for the higher one. I'm overqualified that I should have gotten, but whatever. Me and music were saying grrr earlier. I'm gonna be emigrating to Canada, new computer programming degree. Oh, that'll be really helpful. That was me when I didn't get picked for that bookstore job when I have a degree in books. Yeah, it's just like, I don't care about being in a lower position. I just want to work, you know? I just want to have a stable income, do some work. The biggest, like, one of my biggest annoyances is, like, they'll ask questions that's like, what is it about our company that you're really, like, passionate about? And they expect you to, like, have these, like, intricate answers about how you align your values with theirs and, like, pick examples from their blogs of things that they've done recently that you admire, and it's just basically like kissing ass, pardon my French. And it's like, I have to do all this extra homework to research your company just to apply for the job, and then try to figure out which of my values align with yours so I could put it in a cover letter. I interviewed as a dog bather at a groomer. I was a senior staff member in the animal care at the local shelter, and they passed me over. That's so frustrating, Atlas. And the sad thing is, like, a lot of it, I'm like, if you just give me a chance to, like, talk to you, either in person or on a Zoom call, I'm, like, so confident that, like, I would do okay. Why do you want the job? I'm broke. Why did I apply here? Because you're hiring. Exactly. Well, I don't know. I'm just applying for fun. This is my hobby on the weekend. No, I'm applying because I need a job, man. Why are you applying out here? Gosh. I'm always tempted to, like, put that as an answer and just be like, I need to work. I'm Sag and I have 3 cats to pay for. Please hire me. Oh, interesting. It's like, peeks up. What's your biggest interest in this company? A paycheck. Dude, the funniest thing is, like, sometimes it'll be, like, the most boring company, right? It'll be, like, you know, a bank. Or, like, a power washing company. And you're like, they're like, are you passionate about power washing? And I'm like, I've watched people play Power Wash Simulator, I guess. You know? What do you want me to say? Oh yeah, dude. I power wash my concrete at least twice a year. Companies want work ethic, yet don't under the people that either have it or don't. Work ethic can't be taught like most people learn teenagers. I'd rather hire someone with the desire to learn and work than someone who knows how to show off, yeah. Me currently playing Wait, are you really? Amazing. The timing of that. I've never actually even played Power Wash Simulator. That was just the first thing that came to mind. Well, this is kind of a cool combo. I like this. I really like these dragon boots. They're so cool. Oh, no worries. Yo, Snickers ice cream, though? Get it, dude. Oh, this one doesn't match, though. This one matches really nice because it has, like, the gray, and this has gray. Well, actually, this one has the dark gray right here, but it has a bit of purple tint to it. Very interesting. And the lore. Dude, sometimes those types of games have, like, the craziest, like, fun hidden lore. I'll give you one of the examples I love. There's a game, and it doesn't seem like it would be a cozy game, but you can kind of make it a cozy game.
I wished to see your face.
It's called Hunter Call of the Wild, and the whole point of the game is to like go hunting, right? And you like hunt deer or bears or foxes or rabbits or whatever. You don't technically have to go hunting. I think there's a mode where you can like shoot, as in like take photos. You can like take photos of the animals and stuff, but you basically have to track their like footprints. You have to like find their scat and like figure out where they are. And like they have these like quests in them that you can do, and it has like story lore, and I'm like, I thought this was just a hunting game. Like, why is there lore and story quests in my hunting game? So you have to like go on these quests to figure out what's going on in these like national parks, and it's so funny. Every job I've had in my life, managers are offended that the job wasn't my dream job. I'm like, yeah, I'm not super passionate about cleaning dishes, no sorry. I literally went down and went, can they see me? If you did a good job at your job, they'd be happy, honestly. So, like, okay, low-key, you know, if I get through all of these courses and all of this stuff and do all of this work and I still don't get something, I think I'm just going to try to start a small marketing company, like a little boutique one, and just, like, outreach to random companies and try to sell, like, design packaging and stuff. Just do it myself. If no one will hire me, I'll do it. I'll hire myself, you know?
I shall see you tonight in my dream.
Sorry, Jill. I did not pay attention to anything you were saying. I was so passionate about my own issues. Jill, you have a path out for you. Wait, so he didn't want a big rock. Maybe Sifu will want a big rock?
Got some new stuff you'll like.
You want this rock? Yeah, she does. That is surprisingly heavy. It actually takes effort for me to lift. You know, I've been looking for something like this to get a few reps in before work. I'll take it, but I can't leave you empty-handed. Why don't you take this protein powder as thanks? I make it myself. The secret ingredient is Chappa spleen. It's strange to be out in the Elderwoods again. After we left our old village, this is where Talon tracked that beast of hers. She said these woods were its home. She died here fighting that thing. Nothing will bring her back, but I'm hoping if I kill the beast, then at least she wouldn't have died for nothing. Okay.
If you ever need a hand, let me know.
One of the great things about Power Wash Sim is that every level has cat paw prints on the dirt somewhere. That's cute! I straight up told my boss during the annual review that I hate answering the phone. However, this part of the job I accept and I deal with. I couldn't believe how honest I was. It's funny because, like, I technically, I worked as like an artwork specialist and like a pre-press person but I was like within the customer service department. And so I would like listen to people like answering the phones all the time. But I was never trained on the phones because that wasn't my job. But at some point during that job, they decided, hey, these questions they're asking are really technical and like Adobe heavy. Like it was like Adobe InDesign or Photoshop or whatever. And like I came up with like this course to train the CS reps like on those programs, so when people called in, because it was a very design heavy like business, it was a print business, so anytime there was like print design issues, they would like ask me about it. So I made this whole course like teaching them like the basics, and if people ask this, it means this, and here's the answer. So I had like a whole cheat sheet for them that I made. But sometimes they would get really irate customers who would yell at the CS reps, because every customer service has to deal with people that just don't know how to talk to human beings and don't treat other human beings like human beings, right? So one time this designer called and she's yelling at the CS rep. It gets escalated to my manager. My manager's like trying to help her out, and she's like, "You're not a real designer." And so my manager was like, "Hey, can you take this escalation? I have to go into a meeting and they're looking to talk to somebody who's like really design savvy." And I was like, and so so in my best customer service voice, I go, "Thank you for calling blank. This is so-and-so speaking. How can I help you?" This is because I hear it all day, right? But I don't know how to talk on the phone to these customers. Like, I wasn't trained in this at all. I didn't even know if it worked when I picked up my phone. I didn't even know my phone worked because I had one on my desk that I never used. And then, and she's like, "Am I talking to another CS rep?" And I'm like, "No, ma'am. I'm the artwork specialist here. I'm basically, like, this department's graphic designer." She's like, "Well, what do you do?" And I'm like, "Well, I fix all of the design files to make sure ensure they print properly. And do you have any like experience in Adobe?" And I'm like, "Yes, I have a degree in graphic design and I am trained in Adobe, and I actually train people in Adobe. So yes, I'm qualified to answer any Adobe questions." She's like, "Oh, thank God." And she was asking like really random InDesign questions that were like, I'm like, "Oh, you know," like I was answering them. And she's like, "I just don't I'm like, unfortunately we don't take InDesign. Now I think they do, but I was like, "Unfortunately we don't take InDesign files because it doesn't work nicely with our printer. So you would just have to export it as a PDF." And she's like, "Well, I export it as a PDF, but now I can't open the PDF in InDesign anymore." And I was like, "Well, that's because InDesign file, I don't know if they've changed this because they should. But at the time, InDesign files wouldn't open PDF files. You had to save an InDesign file out as an InDesign file. It's kind of like, you can't, if you saved a PNG with a transparency, right? If you save it as a JPEG, it gets rid of the background, and you can't get rid of the background again. Like, imagine, like, that's kind of the scenario. So anyway, so I told her, I was like, "Oh, unfortunately, like, with InDesign, the way it works is once you save it out as a PDF, you're not actually able to open PDFs in InDesign anymore." I was like, "You can open them in Adobe Illustrator, so you should, as long as you saved it with editing properties, Adobe Illustrator will open your PDF, and you will be able to edit the cards." And she's like, "Ugh, I just hate Illustrator. It's just like the worst design program." I'm like, I'm gonna be honest, when I first started using Illustrator, I also hated it. Like, I was not into it at all. And I was having like this kind of casual conversation. And then like by the end of the phone call, she went from being like really mean and yelling at me, and we were like laughing and joking with each other a little bit. And then she was like really happy that like I helped her out. I was like, "If you want to just send the files in, I can always double check them for you. Like, I'll do it personally." And she was like really grateful for that. And then I guess my manager like listened to the call after the fact and was like, "You did such a good job." And I was like, "Thanks." I was trying to be professional, but then I was like, in the same phone call, I'm trying to be professional. I was like, "Yeah, I used to think Illustrator sucked." Like, I'm like, I don't think that's the right tone I'm supposed to be using for this customer. But we just both had something we were talking about in common, and it made it really easy. Complaining about Illustrator woes. I don't know. So, but customer service jobs, not easy. I am always so sympathetic whenever I, like, hear about people. Even when I try, dude, sometimes I try to be like a Karen, you know, just a little bit to let them know I'm disappointed. But even usually then I'm like still very tame, you know, because I instinctually think about that department and like working there and like the things I would hear, and I was just like, I can't do that to somebody. I couldn't do that to them when I'm like, I'm gonna go into this phone call and be really angry. What is that sound? Oh, Gnome! Hi, Gnome. I just think of my friends from work, like putting their hands and their head in their hands at their desk, and I'm like, I can't make someone go through that. I've witnessed the aftermath and the depression that comes from it. I'm passionate about food, shelter, and clothing. The money this job will give me will help me buy them. That's true, Quay. It's what was needed. I think that's what honestly, I think she just needed somebody to like listen, but like also understand what she was saying. And I think that's where her frustration was coming from. Yeah, no, that's a really good way to do it, Ember. Just be like, I'm not mad at you. I'm just very disappointed in like this whole thing, this whole situation. I was on the phone with, what was it? I was on the customer service call. I don't remember what for. But I was talking to the guy, and he was like, I am so sorry that this happened. I'm gonna get, he's like, I know it's not a lot, but I'm gonna give you a coupon code. And he's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I sent it too soon, and I didn't change the amount. I'm gonna fix it right away. I was like, honestly, I wasn't expecting anything from this phone call anyway. So the fact that you already gave me something, he's just like, no. I'll make up for it. I'll send you the proper thing. He gave me like a $10 coupon. And then he gave me like a $25 coupon after because it was like, or no, a $15, I don't know. I think it was $25 for the mistake. I was like, wait, so do you want me to not use the $10 one since that was the accident? He's like, no, you can keep both. And I was like, are you gonna get in trouble? He's like, no, it's fine. I was like, okay. I just want to make sure I don't like get you in trouble because you've been really helpful. So, it's just a whole thing. Yoink. Look at these butterflies. And I had told him like during it, he was like, I'm so sorry. I hope you, and I was like, I said his name and I was like, look, I used to work in a customer service department. I totally understand. You don't need to stress about it with me. And then he just like immediately felt like, sounded so much more relieved. He's like, okay. He's like, oh, you did? I was like, yeah. He's like, oh. And then he started telling me, he's like, I had 12 phone calls about the same problem. And I have to tell you, 8 of them told me how they didn't want the gift code. And they were just really mad. 8 of the 12. I'm like, what the heck, man? It's just wild. The stress. What am I doing? I'm not even in the Elderwood. I still haven't done the Elderwood stuff. Oh, protein powder. Who would want protein powder? Probably Neo. Ugh. Neo. He's not at the farm, but he's heading towards the farm. Come here, Neo, bro. I'm sorry for those who love Neo. He's just not for me. I'm not into gym bros. It's not my type.
I'd take a day off for you, babe.
Ugh. Don't call me babe, man. Other pet peeve, babe is a lazy nickname. You could come up with something so much cuter, you know? Like little, like, cupcake. Or, like, muffin. I don't know why I'm only picking food.
Huh.
Do you want this protein powder?
Huh.
Why do you ask? Have you noticed I lost muscle mass? I knew people could tell. I did notice a difference. Well, it seems like I need the protein powder to keep up. I've got something by Mimi to give you, actually. This ring Kenyatta gave me a while back. Ugh. You're giving me your ex-girlfriend's stuff? I never wore it 'cause it's not exactly my style. But I think it would look great on you. Neo, you are literally the worst type of guy. Ugh, I can't wait to break up with him. Not...
My heart beat faster than watching round ball.
Okay. I do not like Neo. Should I give the ring back to Kenyatta? Would that cause drama? Are we gonna start some drama? Where's Kenyatta at? She's probably in the library, right? I usually have a lot of patience for customer service people. The only big exception is the AT&T people at Walmart. They're so pushy. You have to tell them, oh, dude, yeah. He has to get it. I don't need to know. Yeah, it's when, okay, big pet peeve of mine is like overly pushy, like sales. I had to write a mean email today because somebody kept emailing me like 3 times in one day, and I was like, hey, I appreciate what you're trying to do, man. I didn't even say that. I was just like, I'm feeling really overwhelmed with these emails. Please take me off your list. And all of them had like, no pressure, but I'm like, you're making me feel pressured. There's been 3 emails since 8 this morning, and it's only 11. Like, what do you want me to do? No, no, and no. That's 3 times move on? Because I will, yeah. It's just crazy.
No, you're up for some trouble.
If boredom could kill, I'd be dead 1,000 times over. You want your ring back? Is that the ring I gave Neo? Ugh, I can't believe he re-gifted it. It's okay, though. I actually re-gifted it to him. It's an antique Bahari Signet that used to belong to my granddad. I knew my mom would be mad to see the farm boy wearing it. Oh my god. Unfortunately, the outpost no longer serves food, and I'm not in the adventuring mood anymore. The outpost. My cousin Echelon even asked me about it last week. I hope that means he's coming for a visit. You just love him. He's the only other member of my family that's not a complete bore. Today feels like it's lasting forever. You're cute when you pout. I'm cuter when I smile. Good thing you're here.
Whatever.
So wait, does she not go to... Oh, the outpost was somewhere that her and Echelon used to go to. I think.
What they call science is really just logical lies.
You're here in time for the hunt. Have you heard of the Doom Crumbler? Yeah, it's my friend. Your friend? You must be lucky indeed. The last person I knew who befriended the Doom Crumbled ended up crumbled. If you see him around, ask him if he'll help me fight against the Bright Fiends.
Don't let them tell
AT&T in my area is horrible experience with them. The neighborhood ring app are always complaining about AT&T internet being down. Yeah. Luckily, I used to have AT&T internet in Austin, and it was always very good, but we had like fiber internet. But we also have Google Fiber now, and Google Fiber is so cheap compared to AT&T. It's like $70 a month for 1 gig. And it's just like, I stream and I'm using, and technically I am on Wi-Fi, like a Wi-Fi extender. And it's never given me really any issues. It's been stellar this whole time, so. One of the reasons I like Austin so much. Good internet. Yo, congrats, Coupon! That's awesome! Maybe Gel would want the ring. Gel, would you be interested in this ring? It's from the Echelon family.
Your presence quiets my thoughts. How long
He doesn't want the
do
ring.
things keep us apart?
Would Tish want the ring?
I've been practicing my flirting.
Flirting. She's kind of cute when she is goofy. I know I probably said this 1,000 times, but I'm so glad we met. What happened over here? I imagine something. It feels like just yesterday I was teaching you how to build your own furniture. It's been a while since then. Time really flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? Time's been inching for me. Oh, really? I'm sorry to hear that. Wait, why would you be sorry? I don't want it to rush by. I'm your girl. I promise I can make your time fast. Okay. How does my hair look today? Pretty as always. Has she always worn big earrings like this? I don't remember her earrings being that large.
I can't wait for you to come back.
Wait. I really don't remember her earrings. Has she always worn earrings? Tish. Since when? Find someone. Oh! Eshe probably would want it back because it was her father's. Let's bring it to Eshe. She'll be grateful to have it back. Stay away from that farm, boy. Yes, Mama Eshe.
Killima's well-being rides on my shoulders.
Oh good, you're here. I've been in dire need of some intellectually stimulating conversation. It's important to do proper patrol at night. That's when the hooligans prowl, after all. As the magistrate, I must constantly be vigilant. The Bahari Crest ring! I can't believe it fell out of our position. I blame Ken Lee and his clumsiness. Not only will I take this off your hands, but I will trade you for this mud mask. It's made of a special volcanic mud, all the way up in Barafu province. This is a new area that I don't recognize. Yoink! Barafu! I'll just shove it in the ear. Okay. I don't recognize this name. Does anyone know where the Barafu province is? Near volcanoes, I guess. The Duchess sent it to me as a birthday gift. And of course, I don't need it because my skin is perfect? Question mark?
I'm quite glad to see you.
Okay.
I need to go fill out a noise complaint.
Alright, alright. Mud mask. Maybe Gel would want the mud mask. Gel! Your beautiful skin. Gel, would you like me to put this mud mask on for you?
My treasured muse.
Nope.
I shall see you tonight in my dreams.
You're making me blush.
Nope.
Talking to you makes the day.
Mud mask. Maybe Eloisa would want it. For like unhinged reasons, you know? Like, oh, it'll help me hide in the whatever because it reminds me of Goopa Gloops. Hello.
I'm working on a new theory, but I have
Nope.
time for a chat. Always keep that beautiful mind free.
Who would want a mud mask?
Let me just tidy up first.
Can you believe the way ENR has chosen to raise his young? What do you mean? I'm surprised he hasn't told you all his theories about child rearing. He's certainly given me a roomful. The situation is quite dire. I informed ENR the importance of educating his row. I even gave him the full reading list prepared for my human change. Then he had the gall to tell me the curriculum I had prepared was not appropriate for Frisch. Can you believe that? Yes. Well, you should believe it, because it happened. If you talk to him again, please inform him that I know what I'm talking about. Child rearing is my oneness, after all. Check Discord. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Whoa! Nice.
Please
Get it, Jax.
leave us alone.
Who wants a mud mask? Oh, maybe Tamala would want it. Unless? What do you want? Oh, that's a different one. Woo! Woo! Tamala. Head on over to Tamala. Tamala. Try and knock out these fools. Just kidding, only one fool. I gotta hit one of these dudes, am I right? Oh, there's someone else shooting too. I should give them a chance to get him. Doo-doo. To the Elderwood. Tamala should be here, right? Shoo, shoo, shoo. I just saw your other message, Jax. Hey, she is a cutie. She's very cute, very cute. Is Tamala not here because it's 11 p.m.? Oh no, she's here.
I hope you're up for more than just a friendly chat.
Do you want the— oh, let's chat with her first. I always wonder how many other worlds there are up there in the stars. I mean, if there's Grimalkin, who knows what other civilizations we could find in the stars? Not to mention what sort of powers those beings might possess. You are a strapping young thing, aren't you? Tell me, how do you stay so fit? Probably mining or carpentry. Mining. I imagine you must work up quite a sweat. Do you want this mud mask? That smell. I would recognize that anywhere. Is this the authentic Barufon volcanic mud? That's the rarest mud in all of my 13 provinces. In all 13 provinces. So there's 13 provinces. Let me take you off your hands. Are you going to offer me something in exchange? Why would I do that? Everyone else did. If you insist on material, then you might take this flong-flinger tail. It's a lucky charm, probably. Okay.
You're growing on me, little lamb.
Someone who wants the tail. Flawflinger. What is a flawflinger? Is that a fish? Or is that an animal? Or a bug? I think it's a bug. A flawflinger tail. Maybe Gel would want it because he uses bug things for his fashion, I guess. Remember when Neo re-gifted something to me? Isn't he, like, just the worst? That his ex-girlfriend gave him? Crazy. Ah, yes. Tilly, what are you doing over there? Oh, she rolled. I said her name and she rolled over. Tilly, you're so cute. You're so cute. Oh, you're so cute. Come here. Come here. Come on up. Tilly, come here. Come here, pretty girl. Why you make your ears look like devil horns, huh? You don't know, you're just making devil horns. Come here. Snow and all the other girls don't treat me the same way. It's cause Teruha knows. I don't know why I couldn't say that. Also, hi Small. I didn't properly say hi to you. Tilly. Are you gonna make bread? Are you making bread? Are you a bread maker girl? Teruhu? Teruha. I couldn't figure out how to pronounce it. My brain kept mixing up all the vowels. You know, it's really funny for someone who's like really bad at reading. I love word puzzle games. Like Wordle. I'm a big Wordle fan. Or Octordle, where you play 8 Wordles at the same time. Been a bit on Palia Bender today, so bad with keeping up with it all. Yeah, I'm like very, very behind. Squirtle's fun. That's the one where you have to go in all directions, right? Because that one's really challenging, but I do like that one. Where's Gel? Gel. Oh, I think it's this way. Wait, where's the... Yeah, it's this way. Oh, it's the Pokemon Wordle. Should we try that? Can we try that on stream? It's funny that they named it Squirtle. There's one that's like a square, and it's like a... It's kind of like Sudoku, but like also like... You have to figure out all the Wordles in every direction. In like a 5x5 square. It's crazy. Alright, let's not act too desperate. We're just walking. Going for a casual stroll. My legs look real good in these shoes, you know? Oh, hey, Jill.
I wished to see your face, and here you appear.
I'm out looking for materials for my latest creation. Let me know if you spot any spiral shells. They make the most interesting buttons. My muse. See, that's a cute nickname. He calls me his muse.
How I long to remain close to you.
I do miss some of his level 3 romance voice lines, though. I kind of wish I could bring some of them back. You sure can smooch multiple people at the same time. He's my favorite. So, you can date everybody, but, like, if you wanted to publicly date everybody, you can only have 2 romance pins at the same time, but really you can just date everybody at the same time. You can also break up with them if you wanted to. So I'm romancing Eonar, who's a robot. Hacian, who's like an edgelord. Hodari, who's like a... I don't know. A shy mining guy. Gina, who's like the nerdy girl. Kenyatta's like the bad girl. Neo is like dumb. No, he's like the meathead jock. Reth is like the bad boy, like, oh, I'm a bad boy, stay away from me, but like it also entices you to stay near me and I flirt with you. And then Subira is like the older woman who's like, I don't really know her romance deal yet because I'm not high enough level. Tamala is like the sugar, the mean Dami mommy, you know? Tish is like the sweet girl. And then, oh, I like his portrait. Gel is, the emo boy. He's the closest thing I have to, like, someone who nerds out about stuff, so... He's also just really pretty. He's so pretty. Neo's a golden retriever. Sweet, loyal, pretty to look at, but not too bright. And he calls you babe. Yeah. Yeah. What was I doing? Oh, finding someone who wants a tail. Maybe Hacian? Maybe it's an animal tail. Oh, Hacian. Yeah, some of them go up. Some of the friendships go up to 5. But a Shep, you need level 4 friendship. But you can actually have the person you're romancing be your Shep if you wanted to. I had Gel be my Shep. He was very sweet during it. Bahari. Bahari city girls, you light up the town. Also, there's an ad break about to start, to skip ads, or no, to avoid ads. I am also streaming on YouTube, so if you wanted to get around the ads, that is a way around them if you wanted to. I'm looking out for you, you know. just an option. Because I don't really have any control over Twitch ads, so... I put them as minimum as possible, but at the same time... Where am I going? We gotta go to the Hideaway Bluffs. Thorny Thicket Hideaway Bluffs. I was like, where is Hideaway Bluffs? There it was. Alright, Hassian. I was about to ask how long you've been playing, then I saw your level 50 hunting skill. You want to see something unhinged? Check out my cooking skill. Yeah, I've been playing since alpha. I really like this game a lot. Here's Tao. Where's Hassian? I ain't religious, but good lord. Woof woof. Woof 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 woof. Does it do it? No, it doesn't. You just make... I think it might help making gold star meals. Cooking's one of my lowest. Yeah, cooking is really high because I would host cooking parties. Where is Hassian? It says he's sleeping, but I didn't see him in there. Yeah, I used to host cake parties a lot, when cakes were... I mean, I still host them even now, so, but... Because they were, like, a good way to make money and stuff. So I would try to help out by, like, hosting parties for the community. Every Friday, originally. Yeah, here. Okay, what the heck, man? How dare you make me wait outside your little outdoor. That's fine, I'll wait. We could do a Chappa search real quick. A one and done Chappa route. For the Azure Chappas. We can probably find an Azure Chappa. Unless, do they not spawn at night? I very rarely see them at night. Is that one way over there? I think that might be one. Or it's a plant. It's just a plant. It's a glowing plant. I got you baited! How dare. Alright, we'll do this. Showing! So that's not high enough, so what we'll do is land right here. Let that go back down. And if you fall from a higher height and land on it, from like right here, then let it blast you off. It'll launch you higher, and you can take a shortcut. And you can spot them without scaring them away. If there's any around. We'll see. Butterfly, butterfly, butterfly. 4 AM, waking up in the morning, gotta be fresh, gotta go downstairs. I don't think that's one up there, but I'll go double check. Hanzo. Nope, it was just a bush. What's a good money-making tactic? Honestly, like, I feel like partying up for like either bug hunts or hunting parties is really, really good because you can just sell all the stuff afterward. And you sometimes get plushies. Also making jams from fruit if you're far enough along in farming. If you're not, you can make seeds with a seed maker, and that's a good early money tactic. Like, so I would say, like, when you're just starting out, collecting clams is a good way to just sell. Like, you just sell the clam meat or cook them and then sell the clam meat. And then after that, you unlock farming. And farming and cooking is a good way to just, in general, make money. But if you turn your crops into seeds, that increases the revenue by quite a bit. Oh, there he is. He's right here. So I'm gonna scare him. And then use that so I can figure out which one's the real one. Bam. Easy. Ooh, yeah, apple trees are great because if you can get the jam maker, turn your apples into apple jam or save them for like cake parties or something. And those are really, really good money makers. I don't know if people do cake parties anymore though. The one that people have been doing a lot is like the frog catching. Even with the patch they've done, I still see people catching frogs a lot because like they just spawn so quickly. Oh, he is out. He's out and about. And you can catch a bunch in a very short amount of time. Oh, Hassian.
Shall I compare thee to a chopper? Absolutely not.
Do you hear that chirping? It's a mating call of a silverwing. You're lucky to hear it. Their mating season is only 2 weeks out of the year. Did you need something? I was just thinking about you. I find myself thinking about you as often as well. Okay. So he did not want the tail. Maybe Ken Lee? Ken Lee! Julie booty boot out you. I still don't know what kind of tail it is. Ken Lee. Ken Lee made you more. Ken Lee! Julie booty boot out you. Anyway. What? Kenley! I'm glad Redaly chimed in. Thank you, Redaly. Kenley made you more. This is so funny, dude. Tish could want it for her, whatever. Her furniture, maybe. I guess. Hi, Gel. Do, 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 do. Here's Tish.
My day's so much better now that you're
Good night, Jax. Have a good one. Sweet dreams. How are you doing today? I've been better. I'm sorry things aren't going great, but maybe you can cheer up if you try focusing on something you like. I don't know if I told you yet, but growing up I was really sick. You've told me like 20 times. I'm not sure yet.
You always make me feel like a princess.
A princess. I'm just a pretty princess in this game. I'm the cutest girl in the entire town and the one that everybody wants to date. But I chose you.
Okay, Tish. Whatever you say.
Did you know I was dying before I came here? They said the fresh air would help my lungs. But my lungs aren't the problem. It's everything. I'm the problem.
You almost make me want to stop my life of crime.
I had a feeling you'd stop by. So I had to swing by the library to grab this cookbook I put on hold, I swear. I think Kaleri might be a statue. I've never seen her leave the front desk. Or she's super, super realistic Galder. The world may never know. I'm not sure if she was really sick when she was growing up. She keeps it so quiet.
Did you know that I was dying?
Are you debilitating cartel debt? Because you got my interest.
I hope you don't realize I'm a mistake once you leave.
Maybe Zeki wants it? Zeki's General Store. Is he even open yet? No. Who would want this stupid thing? Oh, Kaleri can make a bookmark out of it, maybe. I love that person's name. Michi Mochi Mom.
Back again, are we?
I have some old war logs to donate. Wait, what? Hold on, pause. I want to see these old war logs. Oh, these ones. The tattered notes I found.
I see you've brushed up on etiquette.
Let me look through that. Oh, the soldier seemed to either encounter the beast or lose its mind the longer he remained in the woods. Perhaps a guilty manifestation of his own mind? Regardless, this is fascinating. I shall get it into circulation soon. The weather is quite nice today. If I didn't take my duty as guard of our knowledge so seriously, I might take a brief stroll with you. Ooh! I guess I'll walk alone then. Is that guilt tripping? This is just mean. Nobody's gonna steal your book. She's gonna... A little break won't hurt and then she'll get offended. So there's no winning with her. That's not what I... You're welcome to stroll around the library instead. Are we besties right now? You won't be alone, and I won't have to leave my post. Isn't that a good compromise? Yo, Kaleri, are we getting along? Do you want something? Can I give you something? An Irvin mermaid here instead.
Remember, keep your voice at a whisper.
Who wants this tail? Maybe I can just look at it, you know? Tamala called this a lucky floflinger tail, but it's clearly just a Chappa's tail. Oh, maybe Kaleri, because it has like the wacky name to it. Okay. This is the right way.
What they call science.
How
is
can I
really
help
just
you?
Logical lies.
When things are at their darkest, your light shines brightest.
An old friend used to say that to me. It was so beautiful at night. Do you want this tail? A lucky floffinger tail? My stars, I've never seen such a thing in real life. You still haven't, isn't it beautiful? The most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Once I return this to the floffinger who lost it, he'll grant me any wish I want. But in the meantime, I'm a little low on funds for recompense. I do have this rascal nip. Why don't you take it and catch yourself a rascal?
Just because you can't see them doesn't mean they can't see you.
Okay. An herb designed to entice rascals, other feline and feline adjacent species.
Oh, it's like catnip. So we gotta give it to Zeki. Let's give Zeki his drug stash, I guess. Oh, I said the word. TikTok's gonna be real mad at me. They're gonna be like, we're banning you. Anytime I say that word or phrase, I get a notification and it's like, you said something. Catnip.
There's more to life than working.
The more you spend, the more you get back. Trust me, that's just how the world works. I gotta tell you, kid, I wish we still had that Umbran community right next door. The legal way to buy and sell magic so close to home would have had my fiscal freedom right now if it weren't for that war. Do you want this catnip?
Yeah.
Oh my dunya. The bouquet on this stuff is... Oh, they spelled stuff wrong. I'll give you anything for it. My entire fortune. You name it. I must get my paws on that nip. I would like an Inquindu Provence. Hottest selling new item. I'm concerned with how into this you are. I am, kid, but that doesn't mean I don't want it. This new mermaid furniture set has been flying off the shelves lately. I've only got one left, so it's all yours. Whoa!
Say hi to Eshe for me.
I got a whole new furniture set for that quest. That was totally worth it. Let's go check out the new furniture set. Oh, I can't return to my housing plot, even though it's literally just up this hill. Don't you think it hard away bluffs? Wow, it's already 12:30? What happened? Oh, you can't dye it? Mermaid theme would go on the boardwalk plot. Oh, true. Well, let me go double... I gotta water my trees and plant my beans or whatever real quick, and then we'll go and, Wada. I thought this was done. Yoink. I gotta head to bed. Good night, Kirby. Have a good one. Good night, Miku. The Queen Miku heads to her castle. I'll go put these in the jam jar. Make some jam, make some jam. Apple preserves. Apple preserves. Apple preserves. Bananas, bananas. Now I can sell these. Yeah, look, 8,000 from those apples. It's pretty good months. There's nothing we can really do with the gems yet, right? Like, you can't really sell those or anything. Alright, let's go to the boardwalk. Onto the boardwalk. Boardwalk. I need to fix this whole thing right here. But I do like this boardwalk here. I kind of want to overlap it and then have it go down here, but they're too wide to go this way, and I was a little disappointed about it. But I might put another one going this way instead, and then raise this up. I like my boardwalk. I don't know, this plot's really fun. Alright, let's type in mermaid. A mermaid chair. Whoa. We can make 2 of these. And then make a harp. We need light bulbs for the... There's not too many mermaid things. Only 3? Only 3 mermaid things. Okay. What about the Elderwood stuff? I still have a lot of Elderwood things to make. Like this armchair. Couch. Oh, I need a lot of mushroom leather. I think I started making some. I did make some. I feel like I should have been saving my mushrooms. The armchair is kind of fun. Elderwood. Couch needs... Oh, I literally just put those mushrooms away. Oops. These are so pretty, though. Oh. Hi, DJM. I'm gonna make more of these. I don't care. I love these things. They're gorgeous. Look at this. Look how pretty this is. You stick it on the wall. Looks real nice. You know what I mean? Actually, I'll probably put it on the inside, but it would be nice to have them on the outside a little bit. I think you can dye the branches of these too. I think I did that over here. Yeah, my little plant room. Cute. Maybe I'll put the seashell stuff out here. Because I don't really have a lot going on out here. So like a little seashell, like... I don't have a table yet, but... having like a little bistro table out here would be really cute. And then this thing... Can I dye the legs on this? Oh! I like that one. We're doing that one. It's cool. It's very cool. Oh, dude, yeah. Dude, yeah. You got a nice little chair. Let's have it so you're like looking off the porch, but behind it can be this really pretty harp, you know? Just good vibes. Alright, we have a little bit of time left, so let's go and see what quests we have. The butterfly beans, which are still growing. I need to level up stuff. A leaf stalker mantis. And I need to level up Zeki's friendship. I should have asked Zeki what he wanted this week. So let's check out for a leaf stalker mantis first. Bug. These Laserfish. McDizzle, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you've been enjoying hanging around. Leaf stalkers. I don't remember what they look like. Garden mantis. Leaf stalker mantis. I only have a star one. But that's fine. Tamala likes the star things anyway. And then after that, what was the other thing we needed to do? Berries and something else. We'll figure it out when we get there. You know, Sampy has been awfully quiet this evening. Usually he's coming up here yelling. I've let him be coneless today because his scab is pretty much clear. Just like a little tiny bit left. And I don't think he'll be chomping at it, but we'll see. Oh, thank you, music. I wasn't actually sure how to get it. I was wondering that. I say to mushroom. Tamala's in the Elderwood. The Elderwood. We are Elderwood. Ahoy there, ahoy. Let's see. Neo. Tamala? She's not here yet. She's way down there. In the deep wood. Okay. Man, she's going for a long walk. Hey, Tamala.
It's rude to keep a lady waiting.
Oh, why did I ask for a mantis? That thing's beady eyes are giving me the creeps. Keep that thing away from me, would you? Anyway, for your next test, I've prepared something more specular. If you want me to give me a rare ingredient for my beauty cream, the one can be found climbing the greatest heights. A silver wing egg. Unfortunately for you, darling, they only perch on top of the highest cliffs. Oh, do come back alive. You want me to risk my
To
life?
learn the ways of war is the true calling for all women.
Yo, sleeping dogfish, what's up? How you doing? Welcome on in, Raiders. Were you playing Fortnite? I keep calling it Fork Knife. Were you playing Fortnite today? It's good to see you. How you doing? Welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Cootie. We're playing Palia today. Whoa, what were you doing today? Wait. Wait. Tell me about it. Tell me what you were up to. My cat even wants to know. Right, Till? Yeah. Do you want to know what he was doing? Yeah, I do too, huh? Whoa! The new Mario Kart Dogfish? Are we friends on Switch? Are we friends on the Switch too? Look at this cat. What do you want, cat? What do you want, cat? What's this? I don't think we are yet. Hit me up. Hit me up on that. Let's play some Mario Kart sometime together. But thank you again so much for the raid and welcome on in, everybody. Also, hi Jedi. Good to see you. Yeah, I really like the new Mario Kart. I like the open world map area. C'est la vie. Friends is the same on Switch 1, FYI. Oh, good to know, good to know. Yeah, that makes sense because all of my friends that way I was friends with on the Switch are still there. You look ravishing today.
Leaving so soon.
Oh, so she does want me to go get a egg. Like, actually, though. I know where to find silverwing eggs. Unless she wants it from here. Nah, we gotta go to Bahari City for that. I haven't gotten to try it yet, but it's fun. Yeah, I was, like, collecting outfits because, like, there's a way to get them in the game, and you have to, like, unlock them. And you can do it in normal races, too, but it's easier to do in the, open world map. But they have, like, fun little mini quests and stuff there, which is kind of cool. What's that sparkly sound? Oh, it's probably them. Yeah, so I unlocked all of Peach's outfits because she's the one that I play the most in Mario Kart usually. Although, the bee, I really like the bee. But Peach has this really cute touring outfit and like, she has a big bow and it's just really cute. I got like 3 different Yoshis. I really like that they made all the Yoshis different colors. I thought it was very cute. I was like, where is the thing? But it's way over here. Yoink. And then, honestly, I don't usually play the baby characters, but their outfits are so cute that I was like, I kind of want to main Sailor Baby Rosalina. Just because her outfit's so stinking cute, dude. I have to go to Bahari Bay and then Coral Shores? Is that the southern part? I always get Coral Shores and the other ocean area mixed up. I don't know why. No, it's Windy Ruin. Okay, we'll go to Windy Ruins. Windy Ruins. Oh, not Windy Ruins. Beachcomber Cove. Wait. Oh! It says I can search this area. I don't even have to go to the actual Wind Temple. Hi, Dorian. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you're having a good night. Well, I'm excited that you have a Switch 2 and that you're enjoying Mario Kart. Do you plan on playing any other games on the Switch 2, Dogfish? I ran out of stamina. I'm gonna stand by this tree and mope. I was too greedy. Don't jump, just climb. Stamina. Maybe I shouldn't have jumped at all. I might have to go around. No! That was too greedy. Alright, I'll go around, which is probably the faster way to do this anyway. Yeah, there's literally a cliff right here I could have just climbed on. It's been a long time since I thought to my story, but I'm running out of days to tell it. If ye be seeking the vault at the prestigious Primsbeard, you're on the right trail. Became a pirate for one reason, to piss off my father. Ain't common in Grimlican culture to stay close to your parents, but I did it just to spite 'em. The name of my ship, Albard's Revenge, is his. Know he'd hate it more than anything. Heard his neighbor would even ask about my pillagings. Slowly built out a crew Grimlican and Majiri like. Became the merriest band of vault raiders this side of the Palia ever did see. Everything changed when I finally met Camilla. She had me at sword point. Right to this very cliff. The rest is history, and is the only real treasure hunter I can know. as stuff comes out, but I'm excited to play some Switch games that have them run better. Yeah, I've been debating on, like, because I haven't actually beaten Pokemon Scarlet at all. Like, I'm not even close. I think I've done, like, I don't know, maybe, like, 5 gyms or 5 eventful things, but not, like, a lot. So, maybe I'll finally beat a Pokemon game for once. Okay, it says it's over here somewhere. This game has gyms. Not this game, Pokemon. This game does have temples, though. Like Zelda-style temples. So if you're into that... Where is this egg? I'm not seeing no egg nowhere. Oh, it probably doesn't mean center of it. It's just probably around this somewhere. Actually, I think I remember seeing a nest once, and I was like, what's this nest for? Oh yeah, right here. Just yoinked. Just yoinked an egg. Is Tamala outside? Tamala! No, she's too busy in the Elderwoods. Yeah, it runs smoother, but it still doesn't look as pretty as the PC. I did test it out a little bit on my Switch 2, because Palia was one of the first things I downloaded on my Switch 2, besides Mario Kart and Animal Crossing. Miso and Tofu! Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. And the lag is so awful. Oh no! Yeah, I mean, it's so big, too. That's the tricky thing with games that have, like, huge maps on, like, consoles like the Switch. Is, like, the loading and everything just in there is so laggy sometimes. It won't let me hit the return button. This worked. Yeah, no, I can imagine it being really frustrating, especially if you're like, I just want to play the game. Like, I just want to be able to do the things that I need to do to progress. And it almost feels like a roadblock of doing that. My game gets so crunchy, laggy that it's like my character runs in slow motion. Or it's like a slideshow. Those are the worst. I'm sorry that you're dealing with that. That's really frustrating.
Hope you didn't come out here just for me.
Honestly, it's so long ago I barely remember. I'm afraid to say, darling, but this time you failed. Next time you'll have to do better if you want to earn my love. So you were just messing with me? Don't be so crass, darling. I was not messing with you. I was trying to earnestly figure out if we were going to match. Which I have to say the jury is still out on. Okay, well... I'm not that interested in you anyway, so...
I do enjoy having you around. Flattery will get you everywhere.
Harry
Try not to
millipede.
miss me too much.
Too much. Well, I finished that a little faster than I was expecting. So, butterbeans, pixie berries, and then this one I just have to bring to E&R. So let's go to E&R real quick. It usually happens near big bug hunting groups. Oh, true. And there's been a lot of bug hunting and frog hunting in Bahari, so that would make sense. Especially when it first came out and there was like that error where like only the rare frogs were spawning. Kill them. What's the closest one to EAR? Oh, I am at the closest one to ENR. Okay. I'll run there, I guess. I didn't mean to eat that. I thought that was one of the ones I had to open. He's not here. Oh, here he is.
Have you come bearing chocolate?
It appears as if someone is speaking to me. How odd.
Oh,
Hecla informed me this mirror protocol you're investigating. I find that no matter how hard I try to focus, I cannot recall anything about it. My rune work seems to direct me in other matters. What were we discussing again? Was Gil's 512's emotional support pebble? Ah yes, he's become quite fond of it. Thank you for asking.
oh.
I'm ready to commence flirtations. Do you like when we flirt? I do enjoy all our conversations. I've learned much since meeting you, Kuri. I talked to Hecla. I am informed that Hecla has told you of her belief in education for all beings. I would like to teach Gil's children someday. Sorry, my cats are making crazy noises downstairs. But I do not know of what. Hear her out? Listening to her would be, I think, our biggest dispute over the reading list. I do wonder if there's something more fish appropriate I could teach them. Emotional intelligence. The Fandango. The elder eel has survived since the age you humans associate with Middle Bronze. Perhaps you can recruit me one as a teacher. Okay.
Return when you are feeling aloneness.
Well, angelfish. I think, on that note, we might call it here, just because my cats are being kind of cray-cray. And I want to take a shower before bed, so the extra 10 minutes will let me do that, if that's cool. But thank you guys so much for hanging out today. It was really good to play Palia again and stuff. The Palia update is on Thursday, so we're probably going to do more Palia stuff on Thursday as well. We can do a group for the new event. Like I said, I don't know the full details of the event based on what my guesstimate is on the video they left at, but we'll see you guys on Thursday if you want to join in the Elderwood for that. We can party up and stuff and get a bunch of party groups. Let's see who's online. I'll drop you off somewhere fun. We'll go somewhere fun. There's a lot of friends online and it's really hard to choose. Who do we choose out of all these friends? I'll send you over to another Palia stream, since we're playing Palia. And I'll drop you off at Frozen Desire. She's very, very nice. Thanks for being here. Yeah, it was really good to see you too, Jedi. It had been a little bit. I mean, I know I see you in chat sometimes, but... Thank you, Tigress. Yeah, we'll go raid Frozen Desire. Go say hello to our other Palia friend. Thanks for hanging out and lurking, TJ. But I hope you guys have a wonderful... Oh, I just kicked my desk. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. I will see you on Thursday. No stream tomorrow because it's Wednesday. I don't stream on Wednesdays. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Thank you guys so much for all the likes on the live stream on both TikTok and on YouTube. I really appreciate it. But yeah, stay safe, stay happy. Get yourself some little treat tomorrow. And I'll see you later. I love you. Goodbye. That's the Mario Kart ending screen. Goodbye. Goodbye. Look at that one. It's water. It's a Zora one. Alright, bye for real. See you later.